chosen ones, empaths, and all the genuine souls out there. Many of you are going to return to the narcissist. Many of you are going to try and repair the relationship with the narcissist involved in your life. Many of you are going to go down that route, okay? And the thing is I can, try and tell you, people in the comment section can try and tell you, your friends could tell you, your family could tell you not to go in this direction. But ultimately, if the universe and God hasn't revealed enough to you yet for you to see that this is a parasite and it's not in your benefit to return, then you will make that decision and you will return. But collectively, as all of you, whether you do choose to call them up, meet them, whether you do choose to do it or not, whether you do choose to do it, how can I put this? Look, if you choose to do it, it's literally because you haven't seen enough, and you're going to go down an avenue with them. Could be great at first. Could feel really great. Okay? But it's going to be a repeat cycle of events. Also, you look at them slightly differently now. At least you look at them slightly differently. You don't look at them the same way with those love goggles that you did before. Okay? Prior to this situation, this fallout, whatever happened for you to go your separate ways, even momentarily, whatever happened, it's caused something in you to look at them differently. Okay? You could still be madly in love with them. You could still really want them back. Okay? Miss them, hurting for them. But you do look at them differently now. They've overstepped the mark. They've done things like, possibly if you were discarded, it's something that you didn't ever see them doing. Okay? You didn't ever see them discarding you because you had this whole vision with them of where you thought the life was going. Okay? So this is what you have to accept. You are going through a traumatic experience now because everything you were told or you thought you were heading towards, it hasn't worked out that way. Naturally, your brain is wired to fix the problem and then happily ever after. That's what your brain's telling you at the moment. I'm not belittling you now or anything like that, but that is what happens. Your brain tells you, yeah, look, we'll fix this problem and then everything will be better. You'll be even better than you was before. This is what your mind will start to tell you, okay? This is what your mind will start to tell you. But look, honestly, these narcissists are like destiny blockers, okay? If you only have to go through the comment section, you'll see it, okay? There's so many people that have gone in their own direction who are victims of narcissistic abuse, just like you, might have had a slightly different experience, but they've gone in their own direction and they see how their life works out in their favor. How life works out in their favor when they go it alone, away from the narcissist. Okay? Because ultimately, these narcissists, I don't want to say destiny blockers, but they kind of are. They limit your potential. They limit your growth. It's like having this living, breathing thing attached to you. Look, the thing is, it could be in the relationship. It could be like you're the one always chasing them, okay? But it's still the same thing. It's a living, breathing thing that is attached to you, okay? Constantly draining you, constantly. Doesn't mean they're always in your face. Doesn't mean they're always begging for your attention or anything like that. But they're very present and infiltrated in your life, and it's this living, breathing thing attached to you that needs to be cut out. Okay? It needs to be cut out. And this is what happens when you choose to go your own route. Alright? You got to ask yourself these questions. Okay? Are you unsure they're a narcissist? Like, what have they done? They've obviously done something in your life. You would not be here now watching this video or any other content creators videos on our channel here or any other channel. You would not be watching these videos unless this narcissist has done something to you, which caused you to start to look at them differently. Now, as I said, you may have all these emotions where you're still in love with them, where you're hurting, where you feel betrayed, where you feel like this. But going back and turning back is not the answer. I can assure you, turning back to them is not the answer. You might say, hey Zion, I really want to turn back to them, but I can't. They don't want me back. Listen, I got to break it down. And I'm not trying to give you false hope, but all of these narcissists are never truly done with you. Remember, narcissists lie a lot. Everything you knew was a lie with this narcissist. Alright? Including them telling you they don't want you back. They're never truly done with you. Every step from a narcissist, every move is an agenda, is a motive, is something to keep you hooked, is something to hurt your feelings, is something to cause something to happen in your life. They do everything very calculatedly, right? It's very calculated, It's very calculated the way they operate and the things they do, okay? Things ain't gonna, look, as I said, some of you are gonna go back with them. Some of you will. And I really don't want any of you to. Because it's unnecessary, okay? Especially if you're a type of person that is gonna view it as a time waste, okay? It's natural to view things as a time waste. Relationships, when they break up, it's natural to view it as a time waste. But the only thing that you have is one thing. Time is very precious on this earth. And you can't... you have to take what you've learnt from the experience. Okay? You have to take what you've learnt from the experience. And that's what I'm trying to encourage you to focus on now. Have you caught them out about a lie? Have you caught them out about cheating? All of these things are deal breakers. Okay? As much as it hurts you and pains you to go in the other direction that I'm encouraging you to go down, it's the right move. It's the right, correct thing to do based upon what's happened in the relationship, the things they've done. Now, what the narcissist that's involved in your life tries to do is break down your boundaries. You could be someone with solid boundaries. You expect this of people. You don't expect less than this. You aim to be respected and treated well, and people that don't. And you could be living your life like this. And they try and overstep those boundaries. And they will actually bring you to the point where they could have cheated on you, lied to you, abandoned you, and still the empath, chosen one, and genuine soul misses the narcissist. Focus on what has been done. Focus on the horrible, disgusting, parasitical, I don't even know the word, okay? Parasite stuff that they've done. Okay, focus on that stuff that they've done. All right, they've done it. They've done you wrong. There's no, look, like, you have the final say so. Doesn't matter if you think you were abandoned or ghosted or discarded. You have the final say so. When you choose to walk in the opposite direction, the narcissist catches note, and they'll pop up in your life further down the line. I'm hoping they don't pop up too soon, so you let them back. I'm hoping they pop up somewhat in the future, where it's too late for them even to try and get back into your life. That's what I'm hoping happens. Okay? I'd rather them not even pop up in your life, but they're most likely going to pop up in your life, because that's what they do. Okay? When you go in your own direction. Okay? So, going in your own direction means starting again. from scratch, changing your phone number, stopping looking on their social media, focusing on daily things. Even if you're at home and you're not working at the moment, or you don't have children, and you're just chilling at home, okay? You've still got things to do in the house, like, I don't know, take the trash out, tidy up, get ready, go to the shops, get shopping, make food, order takeaway. Like, you've still got a life to live, even if you're just not doing anything and you're just at home, okay? That's still a life that you're living. You've already been there and done it and had this so-called romantic relationship with this dusty weirdo. You've already been there and done it, and it hasn't worked out. So even going back out there or finding someone new too soon is not a good answer either. And going back with this narcissist is not a good answer either. Like, it's time to focus now. Focus on what you really want. It will be revealed to you. You're going to find something on your path. I'm telling you, it works in your favor. The further and further away you get away from this narcissist, the further in your own direction you go. And you don't slip up, you don't get drawn out by another narcissist, because they will come. And it's not only men chasing after females, okay? Like how it's commonly done, where the man pursues the woman or asks the woman out and stuff like that, okay? You know, like the man asked the woman out, or asked even in Disney stuff, and so asked the woman to the prom, the girl to the prom, and all of this stuff is kind of indoctrinating into you. It can even be you guys out there where some lady comes along who seems decent and is really a narcissist that's going to try and infiltrate your life, okay? This is what can happen. So I don't want any of you sitting there thinking, oh, that no one can ever love you again. Like, there's plenty, I'm telling you. Okay, there's plenty of individuals out there that would happily be in a relationship with you, and they're parasites. There's also plenty of people out there who are decent that would be in a relationship with you. Okay, but it's about you rebuilding first before you can find that. It's about you deflecting all of these parasites that try and enter your life and finding someone who is genuine and pure and authentic. Having your boundaries in place, stuff like this, okay? Go in your own direction, okay? Heal first. Before you even make the move to be in a new relationship, heal first. Tell your friends, tell your family, your family and friends are like, oh, get back out there, meet someone new. Tell them now you're on the healing journey. You're healing. It's something to be proud of, like you're on the healing journey. You're reflecting, you're introspecting, you're healing, okay? They're not going to understand it. So what? You took a year out, you took 2 years out, you took 3 years out, so what? It don't matter. And onwards, you took a period of time out, away from relationships, to focus on yourself, to focus on your growth. I'm telling you, something's going to work in your favor, enter your life, something that you don't expect, a new direction, a new lease of life, something that you focus on every day will come in your life, and you'll get to the place where you're like, you actually don't want any distractions now. Okay? You might not even want to hang out with certain friends. You might not want to, you might not desire that new romantic relationship just yet, because you're focused on your purpose and your meaning and whatever's entered your life now. Okay? So there's a lot of things ahead of you in this route. Okay? I'm not giving you bad advice. There's no happily ever after with a narcissist. Okay? Radical acceptance, accepting that the relationship is over. Look how some of you have been discarded. They've tried to portray to you it's over, you're disgusting, you're not worthy to be around them, they've cheated on you, they've treated you bad. Like, they've done certain things. You can't stay in that loving mind state or that with the love goggles on. The love goggles have been shifted, I'm sure of that. The love goggles have been shifted at least slightly with all of you. I know that. I read the comments. You've all been through them doing something wrong to you, or you suspect they've done something wrong to you, at least your vision of them has changed. It's time to ride with that. It's time to go with that into the future, away from them. Okay? And look, as I said, many of you are going to give them a second chance. Don't be hard on yourself. Okay? Don't be hard on yourself. If you give them a second chance, I understand. It's the good nature in you. Okay? And I'm not saying those that don't give second chances haven't got good nature. I'm saying you can get caught in your good nature. They'll use it against you, and you'll go through a repeat cycle. But remember, the channel is here for when you detach again from this narcissist, or other channels are there for you to research. It's just a process. All of your processes are going to be slightly different. Some of you are going to let them back in. Some of you are going to chase after the narcissist and be rejected. Some of you are going to, you're all going to go through different processes. But fundamentally, what the ideal route is away from them. Okay? Accepting it's over. If you can take one thing from this video, accept the relationship is over. It's over. Nothing it's over. Some of you have even tried to get them back. It's not working. Okay, there's something out there. There's a force out there, a good force. Some call it God, some call it the universe, whatever you want to call it, right? There's a higher comprehension that has your best interest and wants you away from this narcissist, and you're going to get away from this narcissist. And you're going to reach that place where something falls in your life and you go in a new direction and life picks up. Some of you are going to go on and meet genuine people and stuff, but don't have in your mind, please don't have in your mind that the next person you meet is going to be the perfect, wonderful, magical other. Okay? Don't have that in your mind. That everything that was wrong with that narcissist that was involved in your life, this new person is going to be wonderful and have it all. Because there's so many parasites. And I spoke to someone in a session who went through the narcissistic abuse, and they moved on quite quickly to new people, but they didn't get intimate or anything, but they moved on to quite quickly to different people, and there was a pattern of people very, very shortly after, maybe some months after they ran into a pattern of people that they now look back and see they're toxic individuals. Okay, so that's what you've got to be aware of now. That's got to be at the forefront of your mind. You've got to be a narcissist detector now. Now you've gone through this. Listen, I'm telling you, there's probably, narcissists are so cunning. There's probably, maybe in your friendships or your family circle or wider family circle or wider friendship circle, there's probably, couples that seem like they're happily in a relationship and they're in a narcissistic dynamic. Okay, you're not gonna see the stuff that these people see behind closed doors with these individuals. Many individuals didn't see what was going on in your relationship behind closed doors. Okay, so you might have appeared like you had a decent relationship to everyone else. Okay, unless they were going through the effort to try and make out that you're the worst thing in the world, which can often occur as well, which is what they do. But it can also be that people actually thought your relationship was somewhat healthy. Okay, so just understand, look, if you're thinking of turning back to the narcissist, I'm warning you, don't. Okay, many of you are gonna not listen and go, and that's okay. I get it. I get your pain. I really get your pain. Okay, so if any of you choose to go back to the narcissist, it's gonna happen, but it's not the right thing to do. Okay, the uncomfortable, upsetting, hurtful position that you're in, even when you're still in love with them and you desire them and you miss them and you go in the direction of being alone, is the best thing for you. It's really the best thing for you. And some of you that feel like you have no choice in this matter, and this is actually working in your favor. Some of you that have been discarded are going in your own direction and you feel like it's something you don't want to do, it's going to work out for your best interests, okay? And I guarantee you, when you get further down the line, somewhat into the distant future or near future, and you're healed and you're healing, this narcissist is going to pop back up, and you just got to be strong enough to tell them to go away, okay? So anyway, thank you for watching today. I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.